What's up everybody, my name is Cole and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about how to get followers organically on Instagram. So this is organically, this is without having to pay for ads, having to use other means of marketing. This is purely organically on Instagram, how to get more followers in 2021. But before we get started, if you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, I would be very appreciative. It really helps this video to get seen by more and more people, and it just helps out the channel immensely. And if you want to see more videos that have to do with millennial business marketing tips and using social media and digital marketing to your advantage, subscribe to the channel. I'm posting as often as I possibly can, multiple times a week, just so I can get as many questions answered as possible. So it's all free information to you guys. If you want to subscribe, it really helps me out. Thank you so much. And with that, let's get started. So I've broken this video down into my 5 most important tips to get organic followers on Instagram in 2021. And that would first start with number 5, which is to use your Instagram bio. I can't tell you how many times that I've helped with social media coaching or just helping businesses grow their social media, and they're surprised that nobody wants to follow them and there's no information about their page on their page. I'm gonna tell you right now, nobody's gonna wanna follow that because they don't know what your content is about. Trust me, Instagram moves really fast. People go on that platform, they make decisions on if they're gonna like or comment or follow very, very quickly. And there's always more profiles to go to if they're not interested with yours. So you have to grab them quickly. And if somebody goes to your page, you should be able to display what your page is about very quickly and efficiently. Make sure to put exactly what your business does and have fun with it, but make sure to put that information on your bio first. It's gonna encourage more and more people to follow your account when they see that there's fun stuff going on and they know immediately what content that page covers. It's a lot easier to make the decision to follow a profile when they know immediately what that profile is about. So don't leave people guessing, just put in exactly what your business does and make sure to have fun with it. Make sure to have a clear and concise bio that uses fun languages and emojis and things that capture the viewer's eye. That's gonna help convert visitors into followers really quickly. Number 4 is to use relevant hashtags. So if you haven't seen this video already, I'll put it right up here for you to click on. Basically, that video goes in depth about hashtags in 2021, the best strategy to use, what they're there for, how to use them efficiently, and it really covers all your bases in terms of using the best hashtag strategy. But really quickly, what hashtags do is it basically tells not only the viewer, but Instagram what this content is going to be about. So this is basically SEO 101. You want to use hashtags to tell the platform you're on what your content is about, and it's going to show that content to people it thinks are interested in it. So use that to your advantage. Understand that the platform wants you to get more viewers because that helps out Instagram at the end of the day. So use relevant hashtags, really find your niche with these. Don't just do very vague hashtags that have very little to do with what you're talking about. Find your specific niche and focus on that. Use hashtags that are appropriate for that content, and you're gonna see people engage with the content more, and more people who are interested in that content see those posts. Okay, and the number 3 most important step in growing your following organically on Instagram in 2021 is to engage with your followers. So a lot of people don't do this, right? And when you leave this step out, you're really leaving a lot on the table. Your followers are following your page because they're interested in you and your content. So engaging with them is a very important step in following up with them, being appreciative of them supporting your content, and it really makes lifelong fans, which is super important for any social media platform. And this is especially true for Instagram because you have a lot of competition on Instagram, and if you reward your followers for following you, they're going to stay around for a while. When you see big Instagram accounts go stagnant for a long period of time, people stop engaging with it, Instagram stops showing their posts when they do eventually post again. It's really not a situation you want to find yourself in. So engaging with your following is a great way to stop that from happening, and it's really easy to do. It just takes a little bit of extra time and mindfulness, but all you have to do is make sure to respond to as many comments as you possibly can on your posts. Make sure to respond to all your DMs. And this is great for 2 reasons. Not only does it reward your following for following you, but it also encourages you to create more content that they're interested in. If you don't pay attention to any of the comments, you could be missing out on what your fans are telling you that they want to see in the future. And that's really great from a creator standpoint because you don't have to guess. It tells you exactly what kind of content you should be making because you know the people are going to be interested in that who follow you. And that segues us perfectly into our second most important tip for growing your following on Instagram organically, and that is to create engaging content. So as a follow-up, if you're seeing the comments that people are posting, if you're looking at the DMs that people are sending you, you're probably going to be aware of the kind of content that they want you to create. And when you create content that your following wants to see, they're more likely to be engaged with it. But even if your following isn't giving you any ideas in the comments about what kind of content you should be creating, it's not too difficult to figure out what somebody would be interested in. Just look at your page realistically, go through your posts and say, do I want to engage with this? If I was just a random person looking at my profile page, would I care about it? Would I like it? Would I comment on it? And be honest with yourself here, and you're gonna understand a lot more about why people maybe aren't responding to the content you're putting out there. You wanna have fun content that encourages your audience to engage with you, encourages them to like, encourages them to watch more videos, and overall is just entertaining, okay? Don't just post just to post and post content that is just boring and you're just kind of checking that box for the day to post on social media like Cole said. That's not gonna help you at all grow your following on Instagram. Instead, put a little bit of time and effort into creating fun, engaging content that people want to see. And you're going to see not only people will be engaging more often, which is great from the Instagram algorithm perspective, but you're also going to see your conversion from viewers into followers is going to go up dramatically. Okay, and that leads us to number one, the number one most important tip, and I cannot stress this enough, in order to grow your following organically on Instagram in 2021 is to, wait for it, be consistent. I know, you've probably heard this a million times before, and the reason why I say it so often is because it is so fundamentally true. So there are many reasons why being consistent on social media are incredibly important, but there's really two realms that I think are the most important ones to talk about, and that's one from the follower perspective, and that's the other one from the algorithm perspective. So starting off with the algorithm, because that's the most boring one, the algorithm wants to see you posting good content on their platform, and they want to see you posting consistently. Because what does good, consistent content do for their platform? It encourages people to stay on it. That's exactly what Instagram wants. That's what any social media platform wants at the end of the day. They want more and more viewers, more and more people on the platform engaging with it. That's how they make their advertising dollars, and that's why Instagram is so successful. So lean into that and create good, consistent content. And I know this might kind of sound like a chore, but in order to see the best results possible, you should be posting at least once a day on Instagram. Okay, now that doesn't mean every single post needs to be a long IGTV post where it's basically 10 minutes long of content. No, you can have content that's a little bit shorter. You don't have to worry about making an essay every single time, but you still need the content to be good and engaging, and you need to be posting every day to see the best results possible. The algorithm is gonna love you for that, and they're gonna show your content to more and more people, and it's gonna help you get more and more followers. And on the follower side, think about real estate, right? And no, when I mean real estate, I don't mean actual houses and property and things like that. I mean mental real estate in your followers' minds. If you're posting every single day on Instagram, every single day, you're gonna have a lot of your followers and a lot of people who aren't your followers, if you're doing it correctly, seeing your content every single day. That means you're constantly just taking up real estate in somebody's mind. You're at the top of their mind. They're going to be expecting your content every day, and that's a huge thing for branding in 2021. If you have followers going onto Instagram and looking forward to your content, that's awesome. You've done exactly what you want to do on Instagram. You've created a follower who is engaged with you, who cares about you and your content, and they're going to help you out in the future by giving you tons of views, tons of comments, and becoming potential clients and customers depending on what your business model is. So that's why I stress that being consistent is so crucially important in 2021 for Instagram. As more and more people get on Instagram, as more and more businesses start to focus on Instagram, competition is getting tougher and tougher and tougher to deal with. And the more consistent you can be, the more competition you can beat out, and the more success you will find on Instagram. So those are my top 5 tips for how to grow your Instagram following organically in 2021. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If there's a step you thought that I missed that maybe I should talk about more, or perhaps in a future video, let me know below. Or if there's a tip that you think is on your top 5 that I didn't cover, let me know in the comments. And maybe even change my list around if somebody has a really good point and I'm like, damn, yeah, that should be on the list. But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you haven't yet, if you want to hit the like button on the video, if you've made it this far, it would really, really help me out and help this video to get seen by more and more people. And if you want to stay up to date with all the videos I post, consider subscribing to the channel. I'm creating content that is really focused around helping millennial businesses market. But even if you don't have a business, this helps you grow your following on social media platforms. And if you subscribe to the channel, I promise I'm going to be putting out a lot of content that will help you out in some way, shape, or form. So thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.